Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for June the 16th, 2021. I am Mom. How's everybody doing today? Screwed up the mic, so if I'm really quiet or really loud, let me know. And same for the game sound. If that's super loud or super quiet, let me know about that too. So let's get going today. I have absolutely no plans. I think we're going to work on our endeavors for the day. Let's see what the alert is, though. Oh, it's the wall runes. Okay, that's alright. I can live without the wall runes. So we got harvest materials on the ground, destroy Undine battleships, and defeat Zenkethi on the ground. What have we got for ground toys here? Foul drone, that's not bad. Polaron bombardment, that's not bad. Orbital. Yeah, this one would work. Undine ships in the battle zone. Harvest materials on the ground. Yeah, maybe we can do some of that. So let's go look for signs and portents. I think that's the one we want. Ooh, we don't have signs and portents on this tune. How dare we? How dare we not have that one? Unfortunately, we have to destroy ships to get there, so we'll see if we've got somebody who's got it. Can we go to Undine ships? Yeah, we can go to Undine ships. Since we're here, might as well. So hope everyone's having a good morning this morning. We're having some fun last night doing ISE, but we were feeling brave. We were feeling adventurous. We were feeling stupid. So we did Battle of Corfez, which I have attempted once, but I know my limits. Battle of Corfez is really for better players than I am. And somehow, we actually did it. Go figure. Actually, it wasn't bad. I think it's like a lot of older missions where if you can coordinate with your fellow players, it works a heck of a lot better. But since you can't pick that up randomly, and I don't see a lot of pugs forming for it, I think that really is one where people just team up and go have fun with it. As opposed to just grabbing people at random and going, "Hi, here we're going to do the most difficult game in the game." It's really not difficult. It's just a coordination and firepower type thing. Yep. Timing out like crazy again. Good morning, Mr. Dave. How are you today? Yeah, I totally agree with you. I'm super tired and got a headache, so I think I won't go to class tonight just because I am tired. How many ships do I have to do here? Need to redo that. Oh, 10 ships. No biggie. Hey, this will work better if I move my... Whoa. My evasive maneuvers disappeared. Let's pull that right down there. That's 6. 6. 4 to go. Is that our bread? It's our bread! Good morning, Brad. See if we can delete some of this stuff. Ooh, that's all garbage. Is that all garbage? That's all garbage.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Much as I love the social aspect of this game, there are times that I really don't like it. Like right now. Okay, we all need these ships. Obviously it's morning. Obviously these endeavors just rolled out. And I'm sure we all need 5, 10, 20 ships. So you want to be the nice guy and not take the other person's ships because, you know, it's a social thing with friends. But you still want to get your stuff done. So pick off a ship here, wait your turn, pick off another ship over there. Try to be the nice person. But I'm going to stick around here for 2 reasons. One, I'll get my share of the dilithium. And the more you have here, the more players you have in place, the more it'll draw in people. Oh, don't pirate him. Let them get him. Be the nice mom. And I guess we have enough people. So Ryza, as I was just typing to Brad, starts in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow. And while I'm sure there's an event, do this every day, blah, 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 which is fine. I just love Ryza. Just for the sake of being Ryza. And it's usually during the middle of Vegas, so I'm nuts. This year I get to enjoy it. But the big question is, since it starts on the 4th of July weekend, and that's a 4-day weekend, it's a question of, do I haul all of this equipment home for 4 days? Just so it's easier to play the game. It is an excellent question, and I probably want to have to do it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trips up and down the stairs. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Haul the equipment out to the car. Drive out. That's going to be a challenging day. Since obviously I don't want to leave this all in the car overnight. Alright, let's switch tunes and go. Alright, who should we grab? Who hasn't been out for a while? Let's see. Kethra, we just used. Let's grab Kethja. Let's grab our Jemmy and see what he can do against this Zenkethi, if he's got this mission loaded up. Alright, signs and portents. And there it is. It's at it, and it's at this section called Adamant. And we have to kill 60, so we may have to beam up, beam down once or twice to do this.
Their weapon.
I mean, if I run it all the way out to the end, I can get all 60, but...
The Kaon particle traces lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the water. The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
Yeah, alright, what shall we do? Let's put that up here. And we'll scan.
Come, Zinkethi. See our two warriors fight. You will not stop us.
Oh, we probably will. Because I've played the mission before.
There are some Zinkethi with a taste for battle.
Scans indicate they took the path to the east. Why would they destroy entire planets?
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions, for some reason.
I'm reading Zenkethi life signs ahead.
Maybe I should
They're
put on some
waiting
better
for us.
clothes than this.
Ah,
There we
good.
go.
We will meet them in glorious battle.
How many did we get? Got 17. That's pretty good. There's 3 or 4 ground ones. That's the big one, though. Let's put this down. Put that down. I love Biosense transfer. We are at 29.
The path continues down from here. The protomatter bomb is still ahead of us.
So halfway.
Ion levels are rising. We're getting closer to the protomatter bomb.
I always try and just jump down that hill where all of my away team just jumped down. But there's a wall there. I think there's still a wall there. There used to be a wall here. Oh, it's gone. Good. Used to drive me crazy. I'd hit it and just nothing would happen.
Stop them! This world must be cleansed!
Well, then just cleanse it. No, you send down people here. Planets are kind of big things, guys.
Ha! They fight like cornered grabbing cars! I can smell them here.
There, just ahead. I see guards. We must be close.
Oh, before we go any further, let's see. Nope, no anomalies down here. That's annoying. Let's try this again. If we go in and start the next sequence, then I won't be able to pick it up
Move
from here.
swiftly, and we can take them by surprise.
Let's beam up. Try the sequence again. And we've gone running through the water.
Lead into the valley ahead of us.
Oh, I see. They followed the waterfall. The rocks here are causing a lot of interference. We should take another set of scans to get our bearings.
Come, Zinkethi. See our true warrior fights. You will not stop us.
11 to go. That's interesting. Don't realize I have a disruptor. Maybe my turret's a disruptor.
So, there are some Zinkethi with a taste
Ooh,
for
a few to go.
Scans indicate they try would they destroy entire planets.
They must find some tactical advantage in these actions, for some reason.
I'm reading
Is this the
Zenkethi
one we
light
jumped
signs
down last
ahead.
time? Nope,
They are
there is a
waiting
wall
for
there.
us.
Ah, good. We will meet them in glorious battle.
And there's a wall there. And there's a wall there. So they still have some walls left up here. And one more. One more. There we go. We'll finish off this battle. Beam up, and we have harvest materials on ground. Wow. You guys all know the easy one for that, right? Good morning, Yaltris. How are you today? What does your life look like today?
They are using delaying tactics. We must be getting close.
The path continues down from here. The protomatter bomb is still ahead of us.
Let's jump over to Sphere of Influence. We'll do the easy one. Good morning, Admiral Jeffrey. How are you? And whereabouts in Canada are you? So what was I just saying? We're looking for Sphere of Influence. Come on, I don't have Sphere of Influence here? Seriously? That's crazy. Well, apparently I do have it. Oh, British Columbia. Okay, cool. I will say I've been to Canada very few times. Long stories. Family used to go up there all the time before I was born. Then I was born and they stopped going. I, I don't think there's a correlation there. I assume there isn't. And of course, right now we don't go up there, even though we have a lot of customers up there. So one of these days. I love this game too, Admiral Jeffrey, to the extent that since we're coming up on the Las Vegas convention, my son and I were at the convention, 2008, maybe 2007, when they were first discussing creating the game. So we sat in at one of the panels with Denise and Michael Okuda, some of the game devs, a couple other people, and of course the folks from CBS, all talking about the game because it would be an official game. And I wasn't a gamer by any stretch of the imagination. But my son's like, oh, you'd really like that, Mom. And so it came out in 2010? 2009? 2010. I should know this one better. It's 11 years. This is 2021, so it came out in 2010. And my son's like, yeah, you'd really enjoy it. So it came out, and we were able to join in the beta. And then I got playing it full time when it actually came out in 2010. So I've been playing this for 11 years now. So I think I still like it. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Ooh. Excuse me 1 second here. Not that I don't love you guys, but I'm always yelled at to cover up the screen when I log in. So I've been to the Star Trek conventions in Vegas on and off since they started having Star Trek convention. No, the original devs are not involved in this game. Completely different company. And it's a completely different game. I mean, if you go back and you look at the old game, it's got very little to do with what you see now. So what have we got? We got AP damage in space. We got Tetrian damage on the ground. We've got harvest materials on the ground. Huh. Symmetry. I don't think anyone from that original team is still with the game in any way, shape, or form. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. Just because of the change in companies. The original company went out of business? Oh yeah, you could play against the Klingons, but no, they definitely did not exist. Okay. Gonna do the same thing. Jump over there and do this one. So yeah, when they came out with playable Klingons, people were like, ooh. And of course everybody wanted playable Cardassians. So was it the 2018 convention? Yeah, I want to say it was 2018, the first one we did. Admiral Jeffrey Yeltris, we actually sponsored a booth for the last 2 Star Trek conventions in Las Vegas. This year we're just sponsoring a table. No, Star Trek Armada I played a little bit. So we sponsor a table and then we go out and represent the fleet. Because we're nerds. And we do that kind of thing. Which is fun. I apologize, I'm clearing my throat all the time. I think there must be something blossoming and sending out pollen. And I had my windows open all night. This was delightfully cool last night. 59 degrees again. Yay. But anyway, so I'm at the first convention. And the devs used to walk over, you know, before the convention would start, they'd walk over and they'd be like, "And you're just here to play the game? Uh-huh. You're not selling anything. Uh-uh. You're just here to play the game." And then they'd walk back. And then a couple other of them would come over and like, "You're just here to play the game. Uh-huh. Really? Uh-huh." And then they'd walk back. And eventually, they came over and we got to chatting with some of the people from it, and we were talking about playable Cardassians, and they're like, "Well, we can't say anything about that. But if we were to say something about that, would you play a playable Cardassian?" Which was the subtle hint for this is in development. But they will not tell you anything. Which, of course, you know, it's their job. Of course, they're not going to tell you stuff. So anyway, we will be back in Vegas in 6 weeks. 6 freaking weeks. I never played Star Trek or Starfleet Academy that I can remember. I might have. My son has 8 billion games. So it's entirely possible he sat me down for them.
Welcome to New Romulus.
Sweet! This year we're not doing a lot of cosplay just because time and constraints. I'm trying to put together a really quick outfit. We have our Hula-Gorn shirts from 2 years ago, 3 years ago now, which is really sweet. Yeah, I finally gave up on my official uniform, and I don't think I have time to build a new one. Much as I've got plenty of room here, not that you can tell that from the moment, I have plenty of room in my apartment to do sewing. I don't have time. I get home from work too late to do anything except this. Oh, her name's Teacher Kirby. She's still around. She does YouTube videos. In fact, she just put one out like 2 weeks ago. It might have even been more recent than that. She's a nice lady. We chatted with her. The person she used to stream from Vegas with is Scott from Pilot Review Show, and we are hoping he will be joining us this year. Because she didn't do Star Trek Las Vegas in 2019, because they didn't do a table in 2019. They didn't do a booth in 2019. They're not doing one this year. But as I said, we're hoping that Pilot Review Show is going to have at least 1 or 2 people there, and they've offered to help out at our booth. So we are planning to live stream. We can't live stream the events, but we can talk to people and do interviews and stuff like that. So DT is hopeful that we will be able to set up a little live streaming area. I don't know if she'll be there. I'm assuming she will be. I think she might have been there last year just as a guest, not as a participant. That would be cool, Mr. Dave. DT and I were talking about that last night. We've got the cameras. He's got a good mic, but we're trying to figure out if we need another mic. Medieval Klingons, I love it. The only cosplay I seriously do is anime cosplay, and obviously haven't done that for 2 years because of stuff. So what the heck am I on here? What are we flying with? Plasma. Well, plasma isn't going to help when we need AP and Tetrion. I want to say that Battlemom was running some Tetrion yesterday, I think. We are hoping to put together one thing for the convention, but I need to get some work done to get that put together costume-wise. So now we've got 2 days, but we have 6 days of convention stuff. So I think we're going to wind up doing some t-shirts or something, and then get to it seriously again next year. Alright, AP and Tetrion. And we need to do... Oh, it's Tetrion damage on the ground. Let's see, do we have any Tetrion? Wait, Polaron? Oh, we have Tetrion Blech. Seriously, I don't have anything better than that? Okay, let's find somebody who's got some better toys. Who's got AP? Yeah, no, I need to get some more toys on these tunes. This is my new account. It's only like 2 years old. Okay, we got one Tetrion there. Let's see if there's any other Tetrion stuff sitting around here. Tetrion Mind Barrier. Well, that could be fun. Let's see if that helps out. How much do we have to do? 10,000. Got everything queued up here. So I have an original, or I have a costume from the original season of TNG. Not an original costume, but way back then they actually sold the patterns for making them correctly. The new ones tend to be more of a jumpsuit with basic darts in it versus the old ones, which were pieced for correct placement of everything. And I've worn that costume to death. And I just don't have time to make another one unless I take some time off. But that thing lasted me 22 years. Let's see, let's put this down here and see what the pattern is. Oh, that's not bad. Okay, so that Mind Barrier doesn't lay down a lot of damage. Kind of surprising. You'd think it would. I don't do a lot of backstory for my tunes. Some people have these gorgeous backstories about the relationships of all the people, where their character evolved from, how they think, things like that. Which I think is really impressive. And it's funny because I'll write books about that stuff. I have characters, I have books that I've written unofficially. Official books too, but not Star Trek official books. Or not directly. Wow, I'm surprised at how little damage these mines are doing. But my tunes are just like, oh, yep. You got the backstory from when they came to the fleet or when they were Romulans back on New Rom. I'm not going to say anything. My son and I do that too. As I said, we tend to do more anime conventions together than Star Trek conventions because Star Trek Las Vegas is the same week as Gen Con, which is here in Indianapolis. Let's do this first. See if there's anything available. Yes, you can have that. And you can have that. And you can have that. There we go. Okay, let's check Brad's messages here. Let's go pick this up. Wow, that was not impressive for damage. But if you've never done Las Vegas, the people go crazy with great costumes. Ooh, what have we got back here? Have we got the Orions back here? Alright. Looks like the Orions are back here. Oops, we got the Queen. Let's see if we can get to the Queen fast enough. Run, 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 run. Still think if you start getting the run speed boost that you should get them for your away team too, because these guys are 100 meters behind her. And she's got to defeat the Queen by herself. All this work. Without a whole lot of equipment. But I guess it's one way to get the damage. Oh no! Revive me, my friends. Has anybody else had this happen where they just run around the ground for a while, sideways? I know it's a glitch, but it's a funny glitch. Alright, let's get the captain over here. Yeah, we still need some more damage. Let's get the pirate captain. I certainly do not consider myself to be the ultimate Trekkie. There's people who are just so much smarter and more knowledgeable about it than I am. But I was thinking about it the other day, and I think I mentioned this. I started watching Star Trek when it first came out. And it really has been a formative part of my life. So currently I'm doing some studies, looking for a new degree. Why? I have no idea why I'm still doing this. But it kills time. But so much of the work that I'm doing on the degree feeds back into looking at, what are the things that motivate you, that inspire you. And I think, well, it's always coming back to Star Trek. The first book I wrote, or first serious paper I wrote, was about Star Trek as a sociological event. And I mean, that was way back in like 8th grade. And my teacher, of course, like, yeah, you kids, you have no idea what's important. And here I am a few years later, and it's still a formative part of my life. Ooh, nice. I cannot imagine what making a costume like that would be like in terms of the weight. I've worn chainmail for a role-playing game. Oh, a great way to lose weight, by the way, wear chainmail. Oh my god, an hour into it and I was wheezing in every battle. This is when I did martial arts full time, and I still was barely able to get through an hour of battle. Ooh, well that hasn't happened for a while. Yeah, I believe it. I mean, chainmail was like 20 pounds. No, finish this up, Mom. Finish this up. It's only 60 to lithium. Okay, now we got that one done. Now let's go get those hostages. Get out of there. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Well, all things are possible, Yaltris. Just some of them are really difficult to do. Which part of the world are you in, Yaltris? Let's go talk to Yemlin. Oh, everything's all turned in. Yay! That's easy. Alright, let's find a tune who's got some AP. Maybe this tune does have some AP. Hang on. Let's see, what are we using here? We've got Polaron. Darn it, does nobody in this account have AP? I only need 50,000 AP damage. It can't be that hard. Yeah, Turkey would be difficult right now. There are conventions in Europe, but I don't think there's anything going on at the moment, which means not possible. And the new company that's doing, well, the American companies, I don't know who's doing them over there. Oh, I've got nothing. Mr. Dave. Hey, I'm just curious, did they name Turkey for turkeys? Or did they name turkeys for Turkey? I think they did. Oh my god. The chainmail we had was steel. It was unbelievably heavy. Aluminum I would think would be lighter, but to have the whole thing made, oh my god, that's gotta have weighed a ton. Alright, let's grab Complicatus and maybe we can find some AP stuff for her. Do we have any AP? Oh, we do. We've got some Delphic AP. Yay. See if there's anything else in there that's AP. Nope. We're going to have to deal with those two pieces. Okay, what shall we do for a little... Oh, I know what we can do. We'll do the event. Yeah, before we do that, let's check one thing here. I went into the event this morning. I'm like, my god, this is hard. I always play this one on the ship. This is never this bad. Oh, it's on Elite from last night. That was not a good moment. Oops, got some decent weapons here.
Enterprise, this is the Dea base. Get clear.
Let's fire and disable those Starfleet ships. I want to get to the bottom of this.
You guys are dedicated. I love it. So much for the AP damage. That was pretty easy. Now I can get out my other toys. I was at one anime convention and the character had to make some vaguely traditional Japanese armor, which if you haven't seen is like layered panels. And he collected DVDs and CDs for years, carefully cut them in half, and built this out of overlapping layers of CDs. So it was prismatic and gorgeous, and you know, you don't think it's that heavy till you wear it around for hours and hours. but it was beautiful. I've only had one costume that was actually outrageous, which was when I dressed up as a can of Brondo. You know, just straight bodied thing, 2 little armholes so I could do some shopping. Because, you know, it's a convention, gotta do shopping. Not thinking about it, it's canvas and metal. And it didn't weigh very much, but it also didn't breathe. And I couldn't raise my hands to get anything to my face for a drink. So I wound up having to switch out the uniform or the costume about halfway into the convention every day because I was sweating so much that it was literally running down and into my shoes. One of the rare times I appreciated that they keep convention centers in the 60, 70 degree range in Vegas. It's very cold. I have never seen anyone wearing them more. That would be good. Wrong keybinds.
More virus-controlled ships. Let's hope we can get the computers on those ships clear before more enemies come in for the kill.
That's a unique effect. Let's get this one fixed. There we go.
We're still trying to get rid of this damn virus. But we have control of the system, including long-range sensors. We're reading a...
Here come the Mokai!
That's a thought. Maybe we should go to Canada next year after Chicago. Chicago's going to be an easy one because we have a house in Chicago, or near Chicago, and we probably will not have moved by that point, so easier to work from there than from doing this one across the country.
Heads up! A rebel Klingon fleet just warped in.
Which one's the Ultras? What's my favorite ship to use? Ooh. I want to say it's well, my favorite ship is specifically the jellyfish that my fleet bought me last year. Because that's the nicest thing people have ever done for me. And so they have huge, excuse me, huge sentimental feelings about that particular jellyfish. Outside of that, though, I think the Atros is one of the most beautiful ships, and it's beautifully equipped where I've got it, so I like that one. But overall, it's the Morrigu or the Mogai, depending on which version you're looking at. Same ship. It's fast. It's beautifully maneuverable. You can get decent equipment on it. It's not the strongest ship out there, so you won't want to tank with it, but overall, I'm going to say that's my favorite ship. Then again, I've only got a few of them.
Jaula must have used.
Compared to a lot of people who've got tons of ships, I just don't have the funds to buy tons of ships. The person you should ask for his favorite ship would be Augie, because he's got all of them, I swear. Sorry, I'm carrying on a side conversation here with Brad, which is very rude of me, but I'm still doing it. I've never flown Legendary Defiant that I can think of. I have the Legendaries on my other account, but not on this one. So the Titan, for being a free ship, can't remember. There was a glitch where you could pick up the Titan on all of your tunes, including the Klingon tunes. So I picked this up for everybody, and I'm finding it's a decent enough ship. It's not fabulous, but it's decent. Nothing to be unhappy with. Alright. Well, we have finished that. We don't really have time to start in with an episode today. I think tomorrow we're going to go back and work on Ketha and do Tenebris Torquent and get that one done. And I think that's where we're going to leave it. I'm going to log off, I think, a little early today, so that one, I can buy my tickets to Las Vegas. And if you're going to Vegas, we will be there. Okay, I guess it's the coffee maybe, not the pollen. We will be there, the full convention. We have a table there. We're going to see Mr. Dave there. We've got a couple of other people. Ooh. 300 Canadian. Ouch. Yeah, that's one reason I don't have a lot of ships money. And I'm not converting my Zen as efficiently as I could. So we'll be at Vegas, but we'll talk more about that in the next couple of weeks. So on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I'm going to log out of here. Let's see if anybody else is up and running. And we'll do a raid. Let's see who's out there today. Well, we've got Alt Lexington up, so I think we're going to go raid Alt Lexington. Folks, if you haven't followed Alt Lexington, who we're going to run over to, please do. Support Star Trek Online by giving attention and love to all of your fellow Twitch streamers out there. They would really appreciate it. I know we do. So everyone have a great day. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raid.